Hello, coin collectors out there. Welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. So I thought it'd be an interesting idea to put two coins together, a 1862 and a 1962 United States penny. We're going to talk more about the 1862 penny, as that's kind of the more interesting year. 1962, probably something that you've seen a lot of, especially if you're coin roll hunting. You probably come across these and toss them right back. If they were 5 years earlier, you'd probably appreciate them a lot more because they'd be the wheat design, but these ones are just the regular Lincoln Memorial penny. But this one right here, 1862, it's got quite an interesting history that I'm going to kind of touch upon today in this video. Before we get into the details of the video, I wanted to give a special shout out to Coin Collecting Fun. He's a guy who makes coin videos as well, and he always comments, likes my channel, so I appreciate all the positive feedback from him. If you're into coin collecting, which you probably are if you're watching these videos, go check out his channel as well. Again, it's Coin Collecting Fun. He's got some interesting uppercase, lowercase letters in the title, but if you search Coin Collecting Fun, you'll probably come right across it. All right, let's get into it. The 1862 United States penny. So this is the Indian penny, but what's interesting about this one that's probably a little bit different than the Indian pennies you're used to seeing is that this one is one of the copper nickel coins. So the copper nickel metal content Indian head pennies were made from 1860 until 1864. And then from 1864 to 1909, a much bigger stretch, they made them out of bronze. So this one right here has a weight of 4.67 grams, same diameter as the normal penny that you're used to seeing. Let's give a little bit more info about it. So in 1858, the Flying Eagle was replaced. It was replaced with this penny right here, the Indian design. The Flying Eagle design caused a lot of production difficulties for the mint because there were some tight details to it. So they replaced the coin with the Indian head design. The original design had a laurel wreath on the reverse, and it was replaced in 1860 by an oak wreath with a shield. So the one I've got right here is the oak wreath with the shield. Cents were hoarded during the economic chaos of the American Civil War. When the metal nickel was short in supply, the mint officially saw a previous issued bronze token that was circulating, and they introduced Congress, a act in Congress in 1864 authorizing the production of a bronze coin. So you kind of see that kind of thread throughout the history of coins, in that whenever there's a war, it seems, breaks out, nickel is at a big shortage, so the mint shifts away from that. You can see that with the wartime nickels, which were made from 1942 until 1945. Those used to be made out of nickel, and then they kind of switched it up in those years and put silver in them instead of nickel. So the most valuable of these coins that were made from 1860 to 1864 is definitely the proof coins. The proof coins had very low mintages. So in 1862, the year that this coin came out, there were only 550 proof coins that were made. The next year, there were only 460. The year after that, the final year in 1864, there were 370. And I'm not talking about thousands or millions, just 460 total. 550 for 1862. So those proof coins are much more valuable than the coins you're seeing right here. This one is just a regular business class strike. Now, there are some cool errors with these coins. What you see in these errors, when I was looking them up in the Cherry Picker's Guide, is that in 1862 to 1864, misplaced dates are a very common theme that you don't really see too much anymore. So in 1862, there's a misplaced date, which at a mint state 65 is worth $1,200. So the description of that is the misplaced date exhibits the remnants of two digits protruding from the bottom from below the date. This variety is relatively new and very rare, and and very few have been located. So the misplaced date is like a extra, there's little bumps right here where the date was misplaced down here on the original strike. So there are a couple other cool varieties. In 1862, there's also a double die reverse with arrow shafts and ribbon knot. So if you flip it over, that would be on the reverse right here. So we have the arrows and the shaft of the arrows. There's doubling on that, and the knot that's being tied by the ribbon right here. There's doubling on that as well. In 1863, there's also a misplaced date in the neck at the necklace. So in a much nicer coins, this right here is actually a necklace. So in 1863, there's a misplaced date where the date, there's an extra kind of protruding object right there, and that's a misplaced date. So look out for that variety for 1863. And that's about it as far as the era coins for 1862. So I'll kind of keep it short on the 1962. Just thought it'd be cool to kind of put them here in comparison. In 1962, let's talk about the metal content for that. So in 1962, which is kind of the normal coin here, it's 95% copper, zinc, and 95% copper. The remaining parts are zinc and tin. Now the production amounts are obviously going to be much higher. So in 1962, they were only produced at the Philadelphia in Denver Mint. At the Philadelphia Mint, there were 606 million produced. At the Denver Mint, 1.7 billion. So an absolute ton of these were produced in 1962. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to kind of just take a second and look at them side by side, looking at the different designs. Now I want to kind of show you a few kind of bonus coins here. The bonus coins for today are going to be this coin right here from France, and this one right here, which is a euro from Austria. So let's talk about this one right here. This one is dated 1923, so kind of about halfway in between the two coins that we were looking at before, the 1862 and the 1962, about right in the middle there. All right, so this coin right here. This coin was made from 1920 to 1927. Its metal content is aluminum and bronze. It has a weight of 4 grams, diameter of 23 millimeters. Its thickness is 1.48 millimeters. Now the design that you're looking at right here is the, I don't have too much details on the design, unfortunately, but the name of the coin is the Chambers of Commerce, so that's what it's kind of trying to depict here. That looks like these symbols kind of represent the different industries, and this guy must be a business guy, or I don't know what he's doing, but we see Commerce, Industry, 1923. We flip it over. Now on this side of the coin, we see Bon Pour, Franc, Chambers de Commerce de France. So kind of a cool coin to commemorate business, I guess, in France. 1923, there were 140 million of these produced. All right, let's move on to the second and final coin in the bonus showcase. This one right here, you guys know on this channel how much I like the bimetallic coins. So this is a bimetallic coin. All of the 1 and 2 euro coins are. This one right here is dated 2002 and represents the country of Austria. On the obverse is a portrait of the radical pacifist Bertha von Suttner, a symbol of Austria's efforts over many decades to support peace. It's accompanied by the face value of the coin. So here is a pacifist supporting peace. Here is the reverse of the coin. 2002 is the first year that they started using the physical currency of the euro. In 1999, that's when the virtual currency came out. So in 2002, you'll find a lot of euro coins. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please do like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, and I can try and give you a shout out. All right, enjoy, everyone. Best of luck coin collecting.